Pallavi Sharda and you're watching me on MissMalini.com. So I grew up in Australia and I always wanted to be a Bollywood actress, and my parents thought I was crazy. They thought I would kind of get over it at some stage, but alas, I never did. So I was good at school and I went to law school. I studied law, I studied journalism, I studied French. I did this mammoth degree, and at the end of it I got this really amazing job at a law firm. But what did I do? I packed my bags and I moved to Bombay, and I didn't know anyone when I got here, and I found it really, really tough. But you know, I think my conviction has seen me through and I've persevered, and I'm so blessed to be actually doing what I want to do. But it's really funny because I don't speak with a strong Australian accent in India, so a lot of people think I'm talking nonsense. So now every now and then I'll like rip something out. They're like, "Hi, how's it going? Can I get a latte, please?" And I'm like, what's going on? In Love Breakups Zindagi, I play the character of Radhika, who is a little bit of a control freak, a bit of a workaholic, and her challenge in life is learning how to separate her working life attitude and her personal life attitude. She seems to take on a very professional sort of operation sense in everything that she does. And I think her sort of story is about finding the nuance in life and not kind of treating everything like a business plan. So it's been a very challenging role to play because I myself am not like that at all. You know, Radhika is very put together. She never has a strand of hair out of place, and as you can see, that's not really how I operate. So yeah, but it was very interesting, and it was very nice to play a character which was so distinct and which really gave me a lot of breadth in performance. Which is why I chose to do the role, and I'm happy I've done it. Excuse me, this table isn't right. It's too close to the kitchen. Excuse me, ये भी ठीक नहीं है. आप please steamed खाना ले आइएगा, क्योंकि otherwise it's very unhealthy. And Ajinomoto बिल्कुल मत डालना, नहीं तो I'll send it back. Jay, फिर से aerated drinks. Excuse me, he'll have an iced tea, please. I think that one of the great things about Love Breakups Zindagi was that it was an ensemble cast. And I got to work with so many different people and get to know so many different people. And I think that it creates such a beautiful energy on set because everyone has something unique to bring to the set, to the film, and you get to learn a lot about the craft through other people. You get to have a lot of fun. So yeah, it made for such a brilliant kind of family experience. And I think that that energy will resonate and the audiences will really feel that when they go and see the film. The clown on set, I would have to say Cyrus Saukar, and there are no surprises there because he's an extremely funny man. Anything that comes out of his mouth is funny, and I think that everyone has to go and watch this film just for the one-liners that Cyrus has given, so he's definitely the clown. Zayed was kind of a close second, I think. Yeah, Mirza. She was our mother on set. She's a very nurturing person, and she took on the role of being a mentor as a fellow actor and as a producer so well. So without doubt it was Dia that was the caretaker for all the women. Looked really hot in this film. Zahid Khan looks extremely hot in the film. If anyone's seen the promos, I mean there are no surprises there. But I think everyone looks really great. I speak multiple languages, probably much more poorly than I used to because I've been living in India for so long. But I speak fluent French. I have a diploma in French. I used to live there. And I speak broken Punjabi because my father's Punjabi, and I used to love taking the mickey out of him when I was young. And I was brought up by Bengali people, so I used to speak Bangla when I was a kid as well. But it's basically otherwise Hindi, English, and French are my main languages. But I love language and I love accents. So I speak Australian. I remember speaking Australian the other day in the bus when we went to Pune. There was a phone call that came to me and I picked up and I was speaking in my Aussie accent, and the bus just went pin drop silent, and then Dia looks at me and Zayed looks at me like, what was that? And so then we had like a whole game where I had to talk and they would mimic me, but they sounded like they were Chinese. I don't know what they were trying to do. I'll start with Australian. Hi, my name's Pallavi Sharda and you're watching me on MissMalini.com. Bonjour, je m'appelle Pallavi Sharda et vous regardez MissMalini.com. Punjabi would be like, oh, Sasrikal. Tusi dekh rahe hai, tusi dekho, MissMalini.com dekho. Look, I believe in love. I think I'm in a very skeptical zone right now. But no, I am an idealist at heart, and I think that true love will find me. It has found me in the past. And I think that we have multiple soulmates in this world, maybe not just that one. And but friendship is love. And if I find that one best friend that can turn into my one true love, then I'll be very, very happy in life. And oh my god, I sound like I'm from Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. Love is friendship. Well done, Rahul. I think, you know what, it's a product of my own outlook. I'm very career. I'm being a bit of a Radhika right now in my life, I think. I'm really concentrating on work, and you know, I'm living away from my family. My family's all in Australia. I was born and brought up there. So for me, it's, you know, Bombay has been about working and sort of my career. And maybe now I'll slowly allow it to be about love as well. I was a theatre actress in Australia. I did a lot of Shakespeare there, a lot of sort of new age theatre. I did some French theatre there. And I learnt acting for the camera at the Victorian College of the Arts. So when I came to India, it was only natural that I wanted to get on stage. I did a play with Anuvab Pal called 188 Dial India, which was a complete satire about a call centre worker in Mumbai. So I played a character called Rashmi, who was a call centre worker, and she was learning how to kind of deal on the phone, which was funny because one of the things that I've always done is kind of do comedy acts around this. And now I'm doing a musical with Shruti Merchant and Vaibhavi Merchant called The Taj Express, and I'm the lead actress in that. And that's amazing because stage is like my medium. It's dance, it's out and out drama, and it's very colourful. So I'm really looking forward to our international tour as Meera from the Taj Express. My life as a dancer. So my mum reckons that I was doing dance steps in her stomach. Like she has this thing that she had a premonition I'd be a dancer. But yeah, lo and behold, I came out and I was performing by the time I was 2. And then my parents had the foresight to put me through classical training, and I loved it. I was a Bharatanatyam dancer since I was 3, and I learned Bharatanatyam for 15 years in Chennai and Melbourne, and I taught. And then I kind of developed my own contemporary style, classical contemporary style of dance, which is what I practice here when I do gigs. And you know, one of the reasons I came to India was because I was a dancer and an actor, and what better place than to come to Bombay to be able to do both things in one medium. So dance is an extremely big part of my life. It's unfortunate that I didn't get to explore it in Love Breakups Zindagi, but my last film, Dastola, I played a dance teacher, which was a lot of fun because I got to choreograph myself, and all the tala was my own voice, and there was a lot of authenticity in that. So hopefully, you know, this will lead to more work in dance, in film. Goodbye, Miss Malini. I love you. Mwah.